made it. Yay. So welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Woman, a new episode of Comic Book Woman. Today, our Laura's not here, but we have an amazing guest today that she's been part of Near Nirvana for a long time, and she got busy with work, life, and everything else, and she's back with us. We have her back.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. Yes.
Thank you for
Thanks
coming
for
back
inviting.
to us.
Yeah, no, it's been a minute. It's good to see your guys' faces again. You guys know I was on like a 2-year hiatus from YouTube, but I'm back. And it's awesome to kind of partake in these shows again. So
Yay!
And this is actually my first appearance on the Comic Book Women. So
since we moved to
since you moved,
Women,
exactly.
Yes.
But it's great to see how much the channel has evolved since I was out. So it's real, because back then it was just like the group of you girls, and now there's like other people doing other shows. It's a lot of variety.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, within 2 years it changed so much, right?
Yeah, it's great though. It's awesome.
Yay! So tonight,
happy to be here.
I'm so happy. We're all happy to have you here, and but tonight we have a fun show, and it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who doesn't know of the Ninja Turtles, right? I think everybody somehow has a little part of Ninja Turtles, like in our lives. We had that phase of Ninja Turtles with it. You went to the movies when it came out, or comic books, and it just with your kids. So we're going to do Ninja Turtles. Anything you ladies want to add before?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You gotta sing it. I gotta sing
it. Yes. Yes.
Were all you guys like 90s cartoon also?
Yes,
I was even there when I remember as a little tot that I went into we actually had a comic book store in the town that I lived in. I remember seeing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic books, black and white. It's crazy. Yeah. I heard somewhere that they've been like doing it, like they've been around for like 40 years.
That's crazy.
That's some of the old ones.
Look at that!
Wow.
Like old school, but I mean, these are like from a couple of years ago. I did not collect these as a kid, though. It was just like more recent.
I didn't even know they started as a comic book. I remember the cartoon, and then the movies.
I
didn't know that's how they came from a comic book. And seeing what was it? The Toys That Made Us. I think they did one of the Ninja Turtles and how it started and everything. Like it's just so. If you guys watched it, I recommend it. It's on Netflix. It tells you how the Ninja Turtles came about.
Yeah.
And
what's your favorite turtle?
Huh?
Favorite turtle?
Mikey.
I think I'm gonna go with Donnie.
I always like April O'Neil. So.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right?
Yeah,
I like Leonardo.
Comics.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wearing blue.
Nice.
Hey, another one we haven't seen at around. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Moonlit.
Hey. I forgot its sponsors. How could I? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first we want to thank our sponsors. Cover price, use Nirvana 14 for 30 days of unlimited. Use $4.99 for new members and basic membership only. And if you haven't, sign up for the website, please do. I mean, it's even free. Like, you can try the free. That's how I started with the free. And it was only, I think it was like 5 comic books a day that you can view. And then after that, if you want to upgrade, you can do the 99 cents for 30 days. And if you like it, you can even upgrade to better, instead of the basic, you can add it. And there's so many cool things that are coming out with, for cover price. So many cool features. If you missed our episode with Matt and Jonathan, go check out our episode that we did with them. And also, of course, Bird City Comics. download their app, sign up for the newsletter, their text letter. Oh, is it text letter? If it's newsletter, text
like
chain,
a text
line.
subscription. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, well,
all of the above.
Yes, and use Nirvana for 10% off of any of you purchase, just excluding private collections. And I think some of like the new release, some of them might not qualify, but most of them, they are. You can just ask the guy over Bird City Comics, and obviously Namesh, and thanks to Namesh, that's why I remember. Our other sponsor, Namesh. That's why I remember. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I need to sponsors. But okay, so we were saying here their favorite. The Jen, which one's your favorite? Casey Jones, of course.
Donatello, not Don. I like all of them, but Leonardo.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing blue.
I got the purple.
Thank you. You know what? I just like because of the purple, but then I just love how goofy, like, and funny Mikey is, and
that fits your vibe. It fits your vibe.
Right,
yeah.
But then I'm also kind of like a little, when it comes to my kids, I'm a little different, I guess.
Little stern.
But I love all April, of course, But yeah, Brit, what's Brit's favorite?
She's actually not a Turtles fan. So we had this. Well, we had this talk yesterday because she knows that I hunted down that DVD for the first movie. It took me a while to find it because I didn't want to go on eBay and pay for shipping. So I've been watching all of them. I rewatched the Nickelodeon 2012 series, and then I'm like, oh, Turtle. And then she was like, and I'm like, what? She's like, I think they're a bunch of dude bros. I was like, what? She's like, they're dude bros, and I'm like, but. It's okay.
I think she's our April.
Yes.
She's our April. I want to say she's our April. So, yeah. Okay, so let's moving on. So, creator insights. Jen, do you want to cover that
one? So Kevin Eastman and Peter, is it Laird?
Yes.
And they're friends, co-creators. We all know there's a falling out, but then the Toys That Made Us, they made up, sort of. And then previous jobs were cartoonists.
I can read it. I'll take over.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah, sorry, I meant to say sorry.
No, you're fine. So they were self-funded through a tax refund and a family loan. They started Mirage Studios in 1983. The Xerox Foundation, established by Peter in 1992, helped many creators get started prior to the Kickstarter era. Didn't know that. The Toys That Made Us documentary reunited them after a long feud in 2019. And TMNT is a parody of Marvel's Daredevil. And I didn't know this too, so basically, like, this falling out happened like in 1987. That's crazy. Like they created this in 83 and then they were like, we're done. We're done in 87. That's crazy.
But if you think about like the rise of TMNT and how they went from an indie comic to being picked up, and then it was leading towards merch, right? And then they started having.
Oh, so that means that's why we're gonna break up, ladies, when we start doing merch. Just kidding.
Comes down to the money.
Absolutely.
Give me that money. No, I think we're pretty good. We are. I think the way we are is like, no, you have the money. No, you keep it. But I think that's how we will feel. Like, you do more. Like, you do this. I don't know. I think we have the love. So hopefully, that would never happen. Okay, what a weird end. Sorry for that slide. Okay, Jen.
So this is the printer's proof that sample that I think a lot of people made videos in 2020 about this when it sold. But I did a little bit of digging and I found out. So the printer shop was in Biddeford, Maine, and it was just it sat there. It sat there for a while until in like 86 ballpark, like 80s. Someone else found it from Deep East Comics, which is also in Maine. And so they had it. And this is like around the popularity. So they just held on to it. And then it sold for
Wow.
$12,000.
I feel that still, I don't know, that's just probably my personal feeling that it's very low.
Right?
Oh, Dinesh owns it?
Is it true?
What? No way. Dinesh.
From Big
Let us
Idea?
know.
Good idea.
Or Bad Idea?
That's pretty cool if he
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Dinesh. I read it wrong. It's in the match. Sorry, Dinesh. Oh, shit. I'm out of here.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's move on. So
I miss this girl.
Oh, okay. So left or right? On the left, it's TMNT #1 from 1984, first print, or do you pick the issue 100 Peach Momoko, limited to 250 from 2019? So remember when TMNT IDW hit 100? They had a bunch of different covers, and this was one of them.
I will go with the left. It's just more classic, you know. I go with the left. It's really nice. Don't get me wrong. Peach Momoko did an amazing job, but I just go with the nostalgia of it. I don't know.
I go with left too. Like it's just classic. It's numero uno, right?
Yeah, same here. It just you always want to have the first of the first.
Yeah.
Or try to at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So wow. I mean, obviously, 11,000 for I mean, a very 3.0, 4.5, and oh shoot, I can't see the very small. The last value recorded sale July 4th of this year for 10,246.5 CGC on the left, and the one on the right, let me see, raw, wow, 600, and it was May 7th of this year. Most common raw 670. Damn, that's crazy. And for 9.8, almost 1,200. That's crazy. Wow, that's cool. What do you ladies think?
I like the peach. I do like the peach. Like if I came across this, like like a dollar bit or
yes,
$5. I like it. I think I would definitely go with that one if or if I could find the #1 in a dollar bit.
Yeah. Oh geez. Okay, Jen, tell us.
Okay, so also quick asterisk. We only have like 10 or 12 slides. Can't cover all the turtle keys and cool covers. And I know I keep saying part 2. I'm gonna do it again. This is definitely part 2. We'll have to do one for TMNT, if not a 3 and a 4. So anyway, TMNT #2 from 1984 on the left, and then on the right, it's the Error issue #3.
Wow.
So it's the Error.
Huh. Now, what's the Error and
I don't even know.
Technically, the one on the left is April's first appearance.
Oh.
And then the one on the right. So the Error is his name, Laird's.
Oh.
It's in white. Oh. It's kind of right below the turtles. And it's not supposed to be that color. It's supposed to be something else.
Huh.
Oh. That's
Wait. Which name? Which one? The one on the right, right?
The one.
Oh, I see the bottom.
Like
yes. Okay. Huh.
Interesting.
That's I probably would never get that. Like I would have probably overlooked.
Is it supposed to be black or white?
It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be in black, and apparently it's limited to 300. I need to do more research to double check.
That's interesting. Never knew that.
The air is white letters and only released at New York Comic Con. Okay. Well, which one do you guys? Left or right?
I'm going with left again. First appearance of April O'Neil
Me
over
too.
an air.
I don't know, something that it's too big. There's so much, I feel like there's so much going on, but it's like it's so busy I can't focus. Usually when there's like something that is too busy, you're able to focus on some things, and this is just kind of throws me off. I don't know.
But how many have the error again? You
300.
said I'm gonna go with the error.
Ooh.
Also, that Volkswagen bus, that I have wanted one ever since
Oh, nice.
I was a kid.
You know, my cousin had one, and I think I have a picture. I have to look.
Wait, a real one or like the toy?
No, a real one.
Oh, okay.
And he used to we'll go on a ride. Like I remember we went to the fair. We used to go to different places, and it's like one of those that they don't have a seatbelt in the back, and we could have died because he will like. It's like a bunch of some of us were not 20 yet, some were like around 20, so we were shitheads, and he would drive and on purpose he will go, and then we were like, what?
Doing donuts on a bus.
Oh god, it was real fun, but we could have gone seriously hurt. But it was really fun. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the left, and there's the left. So Jen, you?
I can't. I know which one is. I know.
Which one would you prefer though?
I like both.
You have to pick one. Doesn't matter the price.
3.
I mean, probably the
2.
right hand side.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So, sorry, I have to make my screen bigger to be able to read the. Okay, on the one on the left, last recorded sale. It's on August 4th of this year, which it was like last week. It's all for $800 for raw, and a most common slab $975, which I feel is kind of cheap. I don't know. Is it for that? Like, I feel it's kind of cheap. I don't know. The one on the right, last recorded sale, July 31st of this year, like a few weeks ago, for $2,500 for CGC 9.6. No gray. There's none for raw, which is around $3,000. Why? I don't understand. Why would it be more than the CGC?
Maybe it was the only one that's available recently.
Maybe, yeah.
Or any graded ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Lucy cousin had one. I know. Oh, you know what? Whose cousin? My cousin who watches the show. He's the one who, my cousin who watches the show. He's the one who owned it. Roger, if you're watching this episode later, leave the comment and let us know.
I like They Call Me Bruce's comment.
What'd say?
I didn't know they were
made all the engine parts of the Beatles, and then
that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, it was such a cool car. We loved it. We had adventures. I have one picture that for Christmas that we stay at my aunt's house, and a bunch of them, I think my brother was one of them too, like they fell asleep inside the car because they can make into a bed. So I had some of the cousins that stayed for Christmas, they were sleeping in the car. That's fun.
Like that.
Fun time. Oh, what's this?
Ooh.
So these are both Ashcan size. The Eternal Mania is slightly bigger than the Storm Drain Savers, but it's Eternal Mania Special number 1 from 1986. I think that was even at a con. And then on the right, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Storm Drain Savers from 1990, and it was to kind of bring awareness about storm drains and
evil clowns that live in them.
I mean, that's what I kind of thought, but I think it's like a PSA for keeping them clean and I would like to have one to see what story it is about storm drain.
Okay, so those four issues were oversized tough to get
Oh,
in a
yeah, the
higher
other
grade.
ones.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
magazine
Yeah.
size, yes,
Yeah.
they are. Yes,
From the original.
I
Yeah.
you know what, Jen? I think the Eric copy where I used to work at, he used to have one.
Oh, really?
A raw, yes. I remember like he had one. Those three full. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. So people are going for the left. Now that you told me about the one on the left, the storm drain saver. Man, here in United States, like the drain, like when it rains, the streets get so bad. Like they didn't build the cities in here, like to, especially here in the desert. Obviously, it's the desert. Like it kind of sucks. That's so funny. But I really like that cover on the left. He's on vacation, and the one in the back is that it's. I'm assuming it's supposed to be April, or because it kind of looks like a road for a little bit. I don't know, but it could be April. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Which one do you guys pick, Jojo? You go first. Which one do you like?
I think I'm gonna go with pure aesthetic here and just go with the left.
Okay.
I like the
Sarah?
cover. I like the green accent. I don't
I
know.
like
It's
that.
something I feel like I could frame or something. And
Yeah. Right?
yeah.
Sarah?
I think I'm gonna go with the storm drain just because
It's funny.
just because you're handing out a PSA about storm drains and it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like what kid was like, oh no, like yay, I gotta
save the drain. Jen, which one will you pick?
Can I see both?
no.
No,
No.
okay, the storm. Okay, Lenny saying the storm dream one is rare. Oh,
Yeah, it's so small.
it's
like
hard to find.
I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure.
these were Ashcans you said, huh?
Yeah, they're both Ashcans, but the Turtle Mania is bigger, and I think the Storm Dreams
And
is
the
like it's like
storm
Ashcan bite size.
dream.
So maybe I would
Huh.
frame it.
Interesting.
Huh.
But imagine
Mhm.
like a green Eastman signature
That's
on
true.
that.
I do. I will
Yeah.
think that whenever someone homages the Turtle Mania, I kind of always want it.
Ooh, yeah.
So
Oh, you see the one on the left all the time. The right seems more rare. Okay, let's see. What are the numbers saying?
Boom.
Yes, the one on the
Green
right.
Y'all could have your drains.
I'd rather be able to find it, right? So, the last recording song for the one on the left is July. Fudge, I can't see. I don't know if it's 8 or 6.
the Mania.
It's hard to see.
July
Yes, 8. Okay. For a raw for 500. And then most common raw 207, 9.8. Oh, 13, almost 1400. The one on the right, January 14, CGC 9.8 for 1600, almost 1700. Wow. You should throw another 20, just make it even. I don't just might as well go to an extra $20, right? If you're able to pay that. Most common raw, no grade for 600, and a slab most common slab for 9.8 for 2,120, and has little asterisk, so that's like more than 90 days. But yeah, that's cool. I like it. That's so funny. It meant that's so creepy.
Yeah, that's freaking like Pennywise.
Fucking
Exactly.
Okay, Jen, what do we have here?
So, Rich just put the prices because there's none recently sold, so this is like going off of really old
I see it.
data,
I
so-
didn't see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the comics feature number 50 is from 1986. So it's an early Turtles appearance in something else other than the comic. There's lots of them, but this is just one that maybe if you see comics feature 50, and you get Wolverine and Batman and Bugs and Spidey.
Look at Batman. He's just like
That is funny. Did you see that on the other one? Lenny said they also made a gold one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's like it's like yellow.
So it's more rare. Okay, okay.
And then on the right hand side, it's TMNT magazine from 1990, ballpark $10. So
like
out of these two, I know one's 5 and one's 10, but
I will go. I like. Dang, because I really like you know, Bruce said that he likes all the characters, and I kind of like it. It even has Speedy Gonzalez.
Solo Wookiee gotta wait for at least one of those. Again, we couldn't cover all the stuff. Part 2 is incoming within a year.
You know us. We always have. There's so much.
How about when they how about we do part 2 when they release to
the movie.
The stream.
It's already out. It's already out.
No. I mean when it's streaming, like you know, at home, that you can watch it at home.
Like I believe it's gonna probably be on Paramount Plus because that is who owns the Turtles now. Is Viacom. So
yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we can do that one. The part 2 when they release to that. Not in theaters. Yeah. Remember, guys. We'll forget. Sarah will remember. So do you guys have a pick? Which one do you guys will take? If you can pick one.
I'm going left.
Jojo.
Hold on. There's a lot of noise right now. I'm going to mute it.
Okay. Sarah?
I'm going to go with the right. And that's just because, I mean, look at the cool articles. Taming the Skateboard Jungle. Interview with Casey Jones. What does that say? The birth of Lobster Dude. An island ruled by dragons and ninjas in training. Come on now. That's it all the way.
The other one you have like 50th anniversary, and then it's like Stanley, Jack Kirby, James Schroeder. I mean, come on.
Boo.
Like Chris Claremont.
Boo. We're talking Turtles. We're talking interview with Casey Jones himself.
Who would you pick? Which one?
Wait, you muted too. Still, she forgot she muted.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. There.
So this is a little tough because I really like the cover on the right, but something that I saw over here besides the huge list of creators that caught my eye that seems cool is Speedy Gonzalez, man.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta go with that. I gotta go with it. Yeah.
You think so? Sorry, Sarah. We go with the left. Okay, what do we got?
So these were my picks. So I figured, you know, because it was something that like I brought up to the girls, like we should talk about Turtles because the Turtle movie had come out. So the one on the left is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. This is the movie adaptation. This is 62 pages. It came out in August of 1990 from Archie Adventure Series. This was written by Peter Laird and done by Kevin Eastman. And yeah, so the movie came out in March of 90, and this came out in August of 1990. So, and then on the right is, and what's crazy is I've seen both of these movies, I believe, in the theater, and I think we own them on VHS. So the one on the right is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie number 2, The Secret of the Ooze. This is 64 pages. Again, this is from the movie. This came out in June of 91. This has the first appearance of Raza and Toka. Raza, if you remember, was the mutant wolf, and which is pictured there, and then also Toka, which was the mutant snapping turtle. Quick fun fact that Rocksteady and Bebop was supposed to happen in this movie, But Eastman and Laird did not like the way that they were written. I guess it was like cheesy one-liners, so they were like, no. So, and that's why we have, and this is also the movie that had Ninja Rap and Vanilla Ice. So I picked these two in lieu of the movie that came out. So
was it Mega Shredder or Super Shredder at the end?
The first movie, I think it was like
no, the second movie.
There was no Shredder in that movie, I don't think.
I thought at the end, was it at the end of no, because the first one he got crushed by the
pier, yeah.
So then, no, the pier's in the second one. The first one's the garbage.
Oh, you're right.
Which for a kids movie,
right?
Yeah,
that's right.
That's funny. Okay, I will go with the left. Jojo or Jen, which one?
I'll go with the left.
Okay. So
I like the
I will
Shredder.
go with the left. Yes.
No. How many people remember that scene? I was like, "What is happening?"
You know, Sarah, I think Laura just posted again.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, and she posted, and not again. I mean, she posted, and she asked, like, which one's your movies and stuff like that. But I remember, like, for Lennox, when he watched it the first time, he loved it, and he loved music and loved dancing. So the way they were dancing, like the break dancing and all that, he loved that scene, and he kept rewinding it over and over. I'm like, okay, stop! I had to tell him to stop because it was too much. I'm like, dude, let's keep watching the movie again. Like, he loved that part. So
That's so funny.
Jen, which one? The left, you said, right?
Yeah, left.
Yeah, okay. So let's move on. So Sarah, can you read the last recorded sales? I'll pass it on to you.
Yeah, so the one on the right, so the last recorded sale was $6, and that was back in July. What is that date? 20. Look at how.
Make your screen bigger. Can you see your screen bigger? If you make
the one on the left, July 26th.
1 second. Anyway, so $6. Then we have a very fine Most Common Raw at $4. These are pretty. What's interesting is that with these books too, with the movies, and the older that these movies and books are getting, you think they'd be more, but they're pretty reasonable. With the last recorded sale at $13 and a near mint at $13 too. So it's really interesting that they're not. I would think that they'd be up in price, but I think they're just cool books to have too. So dig out there.
I like the older ones. Like this one's like especially kind of like the 90s. I do like that. And I didn't know they were Archie. And then they have moved around a little, right? Or just two? Has it been people? And it's funny that Bruce likes the one with Megan Fox, but the only one he has seen. Yeah, I wonder why.
You just like Megan Fox? Is that what you just said?
It sucks that they did a second one.
They did, they've done many of them.
No. But the one with Megan Fox, they did a second part, I think, right?
Did 2 of them.
And that's all.
Yeah.
And that's all they did. Because the first ones that they came out, they did the third one, and it was when they go back in time, the samurai kind of.
Oh yeah,
I really like that one too. Okay.
So these don't have prices. I thought this is a challenge. I would say please don't spend more than like $1 if you can. So on the left, it's the fall catalog from IDW in 2014. What you see in the middle is how it's commonly shown, like in shops or online. On the left, it's back because it's one of those dual covers where you flip it on the other side. And so that's Ghostbusters and TMNT. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but I think $1, $2. The one on the right is probably gonna be a little bit harder because it's Free Comic Book Day from France, and it's from 2000. Awesome. It's from 2018. I really like the art, but I can't find any sales data for it. So it's a challenge. Like if you guys can get this for sure under 5, because I don't want, because but please tag us. Wait, what? Oh,
Huh?
oh I thought
No,
Batman had it. I was like, he has it.
Yeah. Oh, he was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Jeez, don't be sarcastic.
Yeah, I love that
I can't read
cover.
sarcastic.
The French one.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Really cool.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like that French one.
Not
Not the Ghostbusters one, not so much, but I do like that, especially with like the hand, like in the background, and you can just, I mean, the red eyes. I think it's really cool.
You said the hand first. Second, I was like, what hand?
Oh wait, the foot. The foot. I'm thinking the hand from Daredevil. Sorry. It's the foot.
So the other one, that was the hand, and this one is the foot.
The foot, that's right.
Again, Daredevil, right? And then the reason why I was also looking at the fall catalog is because it leads into the next slide.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, dang it.
I'm
out of order.
No, they're not in order?
No, because I was looking for... So it must be the next one after this one. But it's okay.
Okay, look, Jen, look at the bottom, and you can see I'm going to move it.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
You might go with this one first, and then I'll go back to the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So the one on the left is my pick, and if you guys know, I love Ghostbusters. So I just thought that it was so funny. I have not read it. This is one that I do want to read because I want to know like how it plays out. Like is it the Ghostbusters thinking that they're like what is it called? Are they paranormal or what is it? This one came out in October 2014, and the artist of the cover, obviously, you can tell that it's Kevin Eastman. But yeah, let me see. I'm trying to remember because they're both from New York, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny that they both, like they're in the same universe in this. So it's hilarious.
It's like 4v4 too.
Yeah.
And then the one on the right is Batman TMNT #1. This is the normal cover A by Freddie Williams and 2015. So figured 2 team ups from other titles. So, but the one on the left is retailer incentive.
Oh yeah, it's 1 out of 10. Sorry. Yeah, it's also a 1 out of 10. Obviously, I'm gonna go with my pick. Jojo, let's go.
I have to go with Batman and TMNT.
I feel betrayed. Just kidding.
I just have to. I love Batman. I'm a Batman stan.
Sarah, who are you going for?
Wait for the double knife. I'm gonna go with Batman as well.
Only Batman, only because I think in this issue, or is it the series where Batman's never had pizza, and then they give him pizza and he likes it. So I need to read it because I want to see if that thing is true.
Because it is.
How does Batman never had pizza?
Because he's rich and he only eats like.
Maybe they don't have pizza in Gotham.
What?
No. You traitors. Let's see. Some of the racial are expensive, rare. Oh,
Stein packs.
Nice.
Yeah, Stein has those really cool packs that he does every so often.
You too, Bruce? You too? You traitors. Let me see what. See, not great. $75. So there you go. I win. You guys lose. And the raw, it's 11. Moscow raw, 9.8, around $100. So that's not, everybody, all of you. You guys suck.
Good pick, Lucy. I want to read this now.
Yeah, then, I want to. They have fancy rooms. Nah, they don't call it pizza. Probably they might call it like pie or something. Okay, hold on.
And
Let me
then
go
can
back.
you sneakily? Oh, you are doing it. Nice. I don't know how you're doing that.
Oh, I just removed the slide, and you see
Oh.
like on the bottom, the little two left and right.
You're
I
seeing
just
the
go back to that.
magic, people. The magic that happens.
Yes, I need to get Sarah onto this. Okay, turtle soup. Didn't somebody didn't mention that earlier? Was it
Yes.
Wookie?
Solo Wookie mentioned Turtle Soup. This is from
Yes.
1987. It's from Mirage. And then on the right-hand side, it's
Yay! It's number
JoJo's
one.
pick.
Ninja Turtle Adventures, number one from Archie. So this one just straight up, I picked this one just because it really brings me back to like the show. You know, it like makes me think of the show immediately.
Yes.
Just like the style of it has changed a little bit since the books before it, the Mirage books. So yeah, it's just like nostalgic in that sense for me. But yeah, and it's like it's weird when I first started collecting more seriously, this book wasn't pricey at all. And then this thing has skyrocketed since, those days. But yeah, that's
especially the newsstand.
Oh, really? I didn't even realize that. But it's cool. It's a good one to try to get if you can't get the actual number one.
Bruce. Maybe I always sounded like this, but because Laura, like I'm more like quiet and shy, and then Laura's not quiet and shy. That's why you just noticed. I'm just kidding.
Laura always tries to win.
That's true.
Who's the most expensive one each time. So
True.
But
true.
for this one, I have turtle soup, so I'm gonna go with the newsstand that I do not have. I'm going right.
Nice.
Right.
Sarah?
I think I'm gonna go with JoJo's. I really like that cover. That's really cool.
Got a classic book.
Yeah.
Same. I'm with you guys. I really love that cover. And it reminds me of the cartoon. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, we all win on this one. So
Yeah.
I don't know, Jojo. Can you see the prices? Can you go through
So last recorded sales. Let's see. Most common in very fine is a $66, and then the most common slabbed at a 9.8 is $700.
Nice. That is crazy.
And it's out. It's going down actually. Apparently.
Oh, like
by 0.4.
Maybe because they can't afford it. I'm just kidding. It's crazy how like a lot of these books are not that what you will think, like the prices that it's good, I know some of them I won't be able to afford them, but yeah. Oh, this is another of my pick, the one on the right. I picked it's a new one. It just came out in July, Stranger Things Ninja Turtles. And this is cover A. I really like Jen showed me another. I saw the other covers too, but I don't know, just something. This one is just I don't know. I liked it more. So it's like the gang, they go to New York City, and that's what I was reading a little bit, that they go to New York City until they encounter both bizarre and familiar, and some allies just bizarre. That summer, the kids from Hawkins meet the Ninja Turtles, and I read a little bit because I couldn't remember what I read 5 minutes ago. But I just thought we did talk about this before, I feel like, right, Jen? I think we talked about we were talking about these, and I thought it was pretty funny. I like those weird crossovers, like Batman and the Turtles, or Ghostbusters, Stranger Things, something that you don't. I mean, Stranger Things, I don't see how can that work, but I don't know. I just liked it, and I get the cover aid is by Pharaoh Panichi. I like that cover. Jen, the one on the left.
The left is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1 from 1996 from Image. For a second, I thought Mikey had fans, and I was like, oh, they're spinning.
That's
They're
what
not-
I thought right now. I was like, why does he have?
I
It's like the ninja thing, like Japanese.
was like, I just like, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh
What is
my
it?
god, that's funny.
They were like, I remember back in the day when I was little, there were some singers. I don't know if it was, I think it was only in Spanish. I don't remember. And they had those fans, the way they will sing, they were men. I have to look for the video and send it to you guys. And they were like, that's what I thought it was too.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
That's
that.
funny.
Soloki brought up, there's been a lot of crossovers, but the
Yeah.
Cerebral one I heard is supposed to be like a high printed, but then now it's kind of scarce. And Usagi has there's always there's a current one right now too. There's a lot of Dragon was another one that they had crossovers with, but
It might be the That's funny. Okay, Jen, which one will you pick?
I like the one on the left.
I knew you were gonna get that one. It is a cool cover. They look kind of scary. I like it. Jojo.
But
it's okay. You can hurt me. I've been hurt already. Just kidding.
Honestly,
Just kidding, guys.
I'm gonna go
personally.
Stranger. I'm gonna do the Stranger Things because I'm also a sucker for, the little crossover storylines too. I grab them like every time. I always I have to know. Just like Lucy, I have to know.
Yes, Sarah.
Definitely Turtles and Stranger Things. Like now I'm so in this. I want to read this now. I want to know why. Why is this happening?
Exactly.
Yes.
Like you have to know how they came together at some point. Like what?
Right?
It's a little odd. I don't know. Like, I mean, like I said, like, okay, Ghostbusters, that kind of fits. Like there's like, natural things. Batman, there's like superheroes and things like that. But this one, like, well, I guess, she has powers and things, but I don't know. It's just a little more strange.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, Jen, you want to read the Let's Record itself?
For the TMNT from Image, it's August 6th. For 9.8 sold for 149. Common is 7.0 to 8.5, 16 for raw. And then typical, it's like 153 for 9.8.
That's not bad. Not bad. They just came out, so it's cover 8. So, yeah. On the other one. Oh, this is cool. What is this?
Oh, no.
So
I know.
I might have to go against my pick here.
Hey, you got us on our heart on this one.
So on the left, it's Disney Adventures. Remember the little magazines? This is the May from 1993, and then on the right, it's your JoJo.
Yeah, that one I chose just because that's the death of Donnie. That's that issue. The second printing of that is actually better. I picked this one for some reason, or I sent this one, but it's cool because it just has his hand like he's laying there. Yeah, it's like really morbid and sad, but it's awesome, and I like that book just because it kind of really brought me back into the whole world of TMNT because like at the time I was just collecting. It was 2015, I think, and I was just collecting like NECA TMNT, but I wasn't really like collecting the books all that much here and there, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, there's a death in this book or whatever," and I was like, "Okay, I got to know what happened," and then I was like, "Oh shoot!" So I started reading it. And so that's why I chose that one. But it's just a significant moment in TMNT history, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a question for all you turtle fans. Did they always have liver spots? Like,
okay, here's the thing. The first movie costumes are by far the best, but apparently the actors were complaining that they were really hot and they couldn't really like see or do stuff. But I think visually, as a person watching the movie, I can still watch number 1 to this day, and to me, I'm like, this is chef's kiss, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then in the second and third movies, they started trying to like make the actress experience better, and I think they just look.
You know what they kind of look like Dinosaur. Remember the show?
Yes.
Yes,
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the name of that actor that I know? Because he's saying that Corey. Yes, he was right. Corey was in it. Okay. Yeah, he was one of the turtles, and oh my god, what's his name? Because my husband always says it's an Asian dude. I think it might be the second one, the second movie.
Yeah, I think Reyes is his last name.
Reyes, yes, Reyes.
I
Yeah.
can't remember his first name, but I know his last name.
Yeah, he did. I think 2 and 3, but I think let's see. What's his name?
Ernie
he was
Reyes.
an actor.
Thank you, Jersey.
Ernie. Okay, yes. Thank you. Ernie Reyes. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I know my husband would have killed me because I'm doing like, but yeah, and I seen some people at the cons. I remember here, like they were dressed like the Ninja Turtles, and I'm like, man, it was stinking.
I know, for real.
If you want to see Nightmare Fuel, I think one of the costumes for 2 or 3 just got sold within the past 3 years.
Oh wow!
It has not held up well, so it's disintegrating.
Yeah.
Nightmare Fuel.
It's like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yes. Okay, so
I'm going right. What are you guys doing?
Right. I'm sorry, Joe, but I'm going right. I like it. I like that.
Just kidding.
Right is.
Wait,
Joe?
right is the.
Oh wait, not left. I don't know my right and left.
I figured.
Shit. Okay. Sarah.
I'm gonna go with liver spot turtles.
Okay. So that one's on July 11th, sold for about $5.99, $6. Well, if you had shipping and all that, like almost $10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to add that's part of the price. That's what they pay. $10. And the one on the ride for 9.8 for raw $45. So it's sold June. So June 9, something like that.
Yeah, June 9th.
For raw, and that's crazy. No, 9.8, like most common slab for 9.8, 59.
More than 30 days, or
yeah. So I wonder if it was like it was an auction and they got it for
a good deal.
For cheap.
Yeah, a good deal. So yeah. Dude, I can't. I'm so bad. I'm telling you, one of my friends used to call me sergeant, or was it general? I can't remember. Like she's like, I'll be like left, right, left. Bad. See, Black Spider, not a fact. Collect them.
So on the left, it's Amazing Heroes 107 from 1981. There's Amazing Heroes that everyone tends to go towards because it's one of the first, or an early ad for TMNT. But this is just a later issue that if you're just looking for the top, you see a lot of colors and white lettering. 1981. And then on the right at C2E2, Sarah, when we went, there was an artist that their handler was putting out a bunch of comics on the table, and I was like, oh, how much is that one? I want that one. And he's like, oh, that's not the art, that's someone else. That's weird. Why is this in his books? And I was like, yeah, can I have that one? I want that one. And he's like, wait, what even is this? And I'm like, it's the Shredder as Green Ranger. Can I please buy it? And he was like, well, let me look into it. And then I had to wait.
Aww.
And then I find out that, oh, this is only given to IDW, Boom, Nickelodeon staff. It's like an exclusive, only given to them. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Can I take a picture of it? And I really wanted it. and I didn't
let you buy it. Didn't let you buy it.
Damn.
No, I really wanted it just because of.
You should say, I work at Boom. I work there. I work there.
Well, I asked DeVoe about it, and he was like, he didn't. At first, he was like, oh, he looked into it. He has people that he can talk to. But yeah, I really want. After talking to him, I'm like, every so often we hear these staff picks or that Star Wars land, like Imagineers got one, or Marvel gets like a Stan Lee. Like we only hear about it when they hit eBay. But I really wish that the publishers would just put it out there, because then we would know it exists.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that is such a. I like that story, so I'm gonna go with that one because you had. I was a pig left, but just your story, like the little bit behind it.
I'm never gonna have it.
Somebody will know somebody and be like, Jen, you're awesome, and your birthday's on Saturday.
No, I'm not. It's staff who's willing to part with it.
Say $500, probably in the 1K range now. If somebody really, really loves Jen, send it to her.
Right? No.
Staff.
It'd be nice if one day I did work for one of those, and then I was like, "Hey, I hear you have
some inventory in the back."
Jen, you should have just said, "Oh, can I buy this one? How much is it?" Like you should have gave him anything. So next time, don't tell him what it is, Jen. Just say how much. I just like the cover.
I mean, I was probably too eager.
And you should have been like, "Don't you know who I am?" And then be like, well, if you don't know who I am, like, I'm important. And then you start crying.
You're like, I can't even tell you who I am because I'm just so exasperated and I just need this comic. Just give me the comic.
Yes. Right? Okay, so there you go. The one on the right, $4. And the one on the left is $4, and the one on the right for $600. Damn you, vendor! How can you not give it to me?
Don't you know who Jen is?
No.
Damn you!
Hey, I understand. What I should have just done is I should have played it off. Like next time I see something I really want, I need to just like be
calm. Collect
this one.
There you go.
I don't want it, and then come back and be like, "You should have it."
No, you're just like, I don't want it. I'll be like, okay, fine.
You're like, oh, cool,
right? You'll be like, right, bye.
Can I buy it? Oh my god! He said, "Nah, buy that."
Right? That's what I would do.
Let's see. You have a like Hey, somebody gotta tell her, right? You still like your grandmother calling you.
Right. Hold on tight.
No.
Somebody. Okay. So what are we having?
So this is upcoming. This is coming out in December, and I think they released some of these images. I mean, the one on the right was an IGN. Got that image from them. But the one on the left, they released it at SDCC. This is coming out in December. So
nice. Well, okay. And also, like, okay, before we go, there's one. I think they talked about it on. Oh shoot, I can't remember what show it was. I don't know if it was Brian or with Aaron. Oh, jeez, I can't remember what show it was. But they were talking about it, about Ninja Turtles and all that, and the Last Ronin on YouTube. Somebody put one together and about the story and everything. And like my son was watching it. I think it was Romy, or I don't know who was Lennox. I don't know who was watching it. And I was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "The Last Ronin." I was like, "What?" And then I started watching a little bit, and I was like, hey, that's from the comic book, you know? So a fan must have put something together.
That's cool.
And it looked pretty good. So you can look it up on YouTube. If you know, if there's something that you think, oh, it'll be a good movie. Yeah, it looked pretty good. So if you want to watch it. But
well, so we're gonna do part 2 when?
when they release for we setting that date, okay? When when they release when they're streaming services.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And Solo said he wants Trish. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yes. Trish,
I'm
if you're listening.
I'm sure she will do it. You gotta ask her for Jimmy. She can do something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, in the Power Rangers one, they just did it so you saw the Rangers as dinosaurs, and then the turtles were human. So I wonder if like the turtles would get ponyized.
That'd be so cute with pony eyes. That'd be cool. That'd be funny. Well, Jojo, thank you so much for joining us again.
For sure. Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
Yes, you're obviously gonna have to come back again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I thank you for our sponsors. Cover Prize. Use code Nirvana14 for 30 days and unlimited membership for only 99 cents. And for Bird City Comics, use Nirvana for 10% off. Thank you guys in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us. Again, please join us on Friday. We're gonna have a fun show. We're just gonna, pretty much chill. Talk about some few comics. Nothing crazy. We're just gonna hang out. So yeah, thank you guys. If you, there you go. What was I gonna say? I was kind of trying to read and talk at the same time.
I can talk. You want me to talk? You can look.
No, it's okay. If you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. Share this out. Tell your friends, your grandma, your neighbor. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. Leave us some comments. But yeah, again, we'll be back on Tuesday. Make sure to check out the other guys, the other show, the other guys. Check the guys on the other show. Tomorrow, they have a show tomorrow and Thursday with Arian and Long Short. And then we'll be back on Friday in the weekend. Make sure to check the shows on weekends. The guys, they talk on Saturday mornings about toys and stuff like that, which I feel like there's not a lot of channels that they talk about toys. They talk about so many toys that I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea about a lot of this stuff. And Jojo, anything you want to say? Go subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, I'm back. Just got back from a hiatus about 3 months ago, and just pumping out. Actually, not pumping out too many like edited videos because I haven't really had time, but I've been doing lives, so you can join me for that. I'll probably be going live this weekend to go over some movies, and then slowly but surely I'll be reintegrating like more comic content as I was in the past. So yeah, keep an eye out, subscribe, do all the things.
Yeah.
Add me on Instagram. You know what it is.
And I love that you also do like the you add
the UFC fight.
Oh, dude. Yes,
I've been adding that. Yeah, that's been so freaking fun. Yeah.
I know, I love that. But again, guys, thank you, everybody. We'll see you back on Friday. I had to think about it.
Yes.
Good night.